guys, Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music and a breakdown. Somebody Told Me by The Killers. Really fun song with some really inventive but pretty easy to play guitar parts. Also, thanks for supporting me with Marty Music. I have a Patreon that you can help support and help decide what songs I teach. You can check out the link below. I appreciate that extra support. Here we go. All right, so you need to tune your guitar down a half step. And there's a little bit of delay, and I've got phaser, but I think it's flanger on the original recording. So you got a little bit of delay, echoing, a little bit of flanger, a bit of gain, bit of overdrive. And the intro, and remember, it's tuned down a half step. You hit the, you keep this position for the intro here. Usually you play octaves like that. And so that would be a 7th fret G and 10th fret high E. But you want the open B to ring out with it. That's why I think it's really creative, really cool, creative guitar part. And the bass is going B. And so underneath that, you've got da-na-na-na-na-na-na, up a whole step. So that would be 9 and 12. Then another whole step, which would be 11 and 14. And then finally a half step, 12 and 15. So then you do it again. Then the bass changes to E for one measure, or two measures, I think. But the guitar just goes down to 11 and 14, half step up, whole step up, back, half step down again, half step up, half step down, into the verse with the vocals. So from the top. And then same thing. And then from a half step down. Now, when you add delay that's in tempo, and like I said, I've got the phaser, which kind of does the job. You know, just muting it. And then into the and then it's bass, it's not guitar. So underneath you have G, A, B, and you also have G, A, oh, somebody told me. So over that's just like, you know, the underlying chords, but the guitar is playing this little piece of like a G power chord, or it's a G power chord. And so that is the 8th fret B, 10th fret high E. I'm just kind of muting here with the index. And then for the A chord, it's like a B minor 7 is what you'd think of it, but it's like over A, it's like a A suspended 4th, the 9. But so you've got a, so I'm just covering the 7th fret, pinky's on the 10 of the B. So while you're covering that 7, with your index finger, you grab the 9 of the G, and then off. And that is barred. So you all together. And then the first two chords, but for longer. So it really is an ensemble kind of piece. When you play it just guitar alone there, it doesn't really give the full effect of the song. But so here are the chords of the chorus. It's B minor, somebody told me, to G major, so I'm going 3rd fret, and then up to A major, and then F sharp major. February of last year, B minor, G, I've got potential, then F sharp major, B minor, then G chord, then A chord, then F sharp major to B minor. You know, there's little pieces of those chords. So like B minor, you have G, you know, this D shape. Then A is up. There's a little bridge riff. And so it's based off of that 9th on the G, 12th on the high E. And then you're grabbing that 10th fret high E. And then it's just all this little pentatonic thing. It's 12 and 10 on the B. And then on that, you know, it goes, somebody told me. And so on that A chord, if you're right there, you can hit this piece of it. And so that A, little piece of that A from the D shape, 10 and 9 on the B and G. All right, there was the lesson. I really appreciate you hanging out. You can request lessons you'd like to see in the comments below. While you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe right here to Marty Music. Thanks again, and we'll see ya!